Well, Dean, congratulations, good win.
Yeah, as you said, a good win. I think we deserved it, and obviously we're over the moon with it.
First half was difficult.
Yeah, they come with good structure, hard to break down, and we had a lot of ball, but we moved it okay, but not the pace and the tempo we wanted it to be to actually cause some problems. And we got into half-decent areas, and one or two times didn't take a shot on from 20 yards out. One or two options, have a shot. We didn't do that, but obviously we were a little bit unlucky when Kells hit the post in the first half.
Unlucky with their goal? Or what?
I don't know. I mean, you look at it, the first phase of it, it's great pressure off the front lads and the winger, Brothers, pressured him into it. Forced the centre half, he's kind of scuffed it. Kevin Roberts, straight away, walking at half time. He's a great lad on his pro, held his hand up to it, I've got to do better. He's tried to shield it out of play. The kid's too fair play to the Eastleigh play, he's not gave it up. Hooked it back in play, and obviously then just a little bit disappointed. It's we don't normally give sloppy goals away, it's a little bit sloppy for our standards.
Tell us the thinking behind Marcus Kelly going into midfield in the centre.
Yeah, he just, he was to get Jack McCreef on the pitch, and obviously just looking at it, we're solid base. Obviously Carroll played well, used the ball intelligently, but obviously Kells could start a little bit more of a more offensive side, and obviously gives the opportunity and to get Jack on there, and obviously Kells offers a little bit more balance in there. So there's no reflection on how Carroll done. We just thought try and get that extra little bit of pace and power on there with Jack.
And Jack obviously made the difference down the right-hand side.
Yeah, as you said, he made a difference. He was outstanding when he came on. It's been a bit stop-start for him since the beginning of the season, but he's fit now, and obviously, as I said, Rubbers and Kells have been doing well, so he's had to be patient. And obviously now he's come to the party today, and obviously I'm over the moon from how he's done. Great lad, he works hard in training every day. He's been doing extra, and it's something for him to build on.
Delivery from the corner for Sean Pearson's goal was spot on.
Yeah, we work on stuff, and obviously it's pleasing when you see things like that come off. And what we know we're going to get with Kells, he's got a great left foot, and be that in open play or from set pieces. And Sean, he's, you know what, his manager's dream. Not that I can speak with loads of experience from that, but as a captain, he's everything. And great lad, great pro, and he's a leader. And he's got in there, and he's gone and put his head on it.
And pleasing for Chris Holroyd to get the second.
Yeah, Chrissy. Yeah, again, I thought first half he's been outstanding the last two games, and I think he maybe just caught up with him first half. He weren't as reliable he was with the ball, but he grew into it, and he was in the right area, and obviously he showed great willingness to get on the end of Jack's cross, and obviously got a little bit of luck with a ricochet dropped to him, but he took his shot early and we got a little nick, and he deserved his goal for his hard work.
And Scotty Bolden starting up front today.
Yeah, Bolds. Yeah, he's been patient. It was a long time to get him down here. Didn't do full pre-season. It's been a little bit stop-start, but he's been doing excellent training, and he's looking sharp. And I thought it was just the right time to give him a chance. Obviously, Alex he can't play in the FA Cup next week, so obviously we'll only go 3 forms going into it next week. And just looking at how I just thought maybe it's a chance for Scotty to go in there. And obviously, I thought he'd done really well, and it was just a case of making sure he's getting minutes in it.
Obviously, we know that you're looking for a striker. Are we any closer?
No, well, obviously we know I've got Alex now till mid towards the end of November. Still looking out there, taking games in and seeing what's about. We've got names on a list, but as I said, in a minute we've got the 4 that we need, and obviously we'll make sure we've got something on the back burner to stay ready for when Alex goes back to Fleetwood.
And I think that win today takes you up to 5th.
Yeah. And
there's a bit of a gap beginning to come now between top 10.
Yeah, as you said, it's possibly starting to take shape. It will do over the next few weeks, over the next batch of games. But obviously, it was important for us today. A little bit disappointed with the amount of draws. You know what? Maybe the Sutton game we should have won. Even the Halifax game, Torquay game should have won. Hartlepool. That I think that was a fair result. But so we probably dropped 6. Looking back on it, probably dropped 6 points that we didn't need to, and that's been disappointing. But we said to him today, going into the break, which it is next week, into the FA Cup, we have to make sure we get a result, and that has to be 3 points. And you're looking at the table as we're about to get ready to kick off, and everybody's finished. There's a bit of a gap there, so obviously it was important that we took 3 points today.
And if the wins had come rather than the draws, we'd have been top of the league. You've got to be pleased with the way things are going.
It's all ifs and buts. It's all ifs and buts. You know what? It's not just me who could say that. Any manager in the country could say that. And as I said, we learn from it. We look back at it and we learn from it. But you know what? They're giving me every single day in training. They're giving the club everything, and full credit to them. We asked them to show some character at half time, and they showed that in abundance.
So a happy manager?
Yeah, happy. At the end of the day, obviously, as I said, we wanted before the game it was about the 3 points, and we got 3 points that we needed.
Congratulations, Dean. Well done.
Cheers.
Dean, it was a fitting end to a game where it's been an emotional time for Wrexham over the last 24 hours, isn't it?
Yeah, as you said, obviously we lost one of our fans, and if you look at social media and the amount of messages are about him, and it's it's an emotional time for it, and obviously we can dedicate them 3 points to him today, to Jacko.
Cheers, Dean.
Cheers.
Cheers, Dean.
Always.